I want to share 3 tips to getting your steps in early in the morning. And the first is that really to get your steps in early, you kind of have to start the night before. And for me, that means basically 2 things. One is getting to bed as early as possible. And then two, uh, when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to have any friction. So the second thing is eliminate friction. What that means is getting my shoes ready, getting my clothes ready, getting my sweats ready. If I think it's going to rain, have a rain jacket ready, hat. I normally lay out the vitamins I need to take. Sometimes I take a zinc vitamin and I get my water ready. So I don't have to do anything when I get up. I know that when I get out, I'm ready to go. The last tip for my mornings is what I like to do is kind of think through what I'm going to listen to in the morning. So, for example, this morning, I was only on about 6 hours of sleep. I had laid everything out. It was a little bit colder this morning, but because I had the warm stuff laid out, I wasn't too worried. I knew I wore a beanie this morning, and so. But I was like 8 hours into an audiobook, and so when that alarm went off, I knew I wanted to get my steps in. I knew I had limited time, even though I was tired and really wanted to sleep in. I got up, and one of the reasons was because I had that audiobook. I was like, oh, I want to find out what happens in the next part of this book that I've been listening to. And so that was a motivator. And so those 3 things, basically get to bed early, lay everything out, get everything ready, including even something simple like having the laces untied really makes a big difference. And then the last thing is if you know what you're going to work on, so sometimes I do some dictating. Recently, I've been listening to audiobooks, which is great. It's kind of like it's like that next episode on Netflix that you want to watch that you're kind of been waiting for. You can do that with audiobooks too, because good writers they write hooks in the end of the chapters, and then that motivates you to get up. All right, I don't know if those aren't like super fancy tips, but I hope that that helps you. I've been pretty good this challenge. I'm 20 days in. Most mornings I'm up. And before, say, 7 a.m., I've normally have at least 10,000 steps. And before, on weekends before 8, I normally have about 15,000 steps. So that sets me up really good for the day to get my minimum 33,000 steps for each day. So I'm on track, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm 2/3 of the way through the challenge at the end of today, so only 10 days to go. I still am struggling with a little bit of a shin problem on my right shin. I've been doing a little bit less miles each day and also wearing a shoe with heavy cushioning. So I'll update the walking wheel calendar tomorrow and basically the home stretch. So 2/3 of the way done. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.